Okay. I have been waiting on this video for too long. Right? So, here's the deal. Do you want to know what the deal is? Do you want to hear the deal? Are you curious about the deal? So, YouTube has been very unkind to my videos because apparently it's removing it's like hiding videos on my channel with their stupid AI algorithm. You know how upsetting that is? I wanna make it to you. I wanna make it like everyone else on YouTube. But of course, YouTube's doing this bullshit with its AI nonsense, and I hate it. It's been demotivating me to do this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I've been demotivated to watch the death battle of Ruby versus Maka. That's what's been happening because of YouTube's damn algorithm. Let me decrease you a little bit more. So, finally, I'm going to get to it. We're going to stop procrastinating. I've already been spoiled on who the next death battle match is. Thank you, YouTube, for that. Thank you, my brother, for that, because he spoiled the next battle. I'm going to watch this. I'm going to get it out of the way. Ruby versus Maka. Pretty excited. I was pretty excited for this when it was first announced. I want Ruby to win. If Ruby doesn't win, then you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I don't know who really the victor is. I feel like I've been spoiled on it, but like only one way to be for sure is to actually watch the thing. You know what I mean? Hold on. So we're gonna watch Ruby versus Maka, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to like it. And if I don't, then that's just going to be sad. Excuse the background noise. I have an AC on. Why? I'll tell you why. Because it's hot in here. I'm hoping Ruby will win. So let's just see what we got. Ruby versus Maka, death battle. Ruby versus Soul Eater. Let's see who wins, who comes out on top here. It's 3D animated, by the way. I'm surprised about that. How do they have a 3D model of Maka? Let's do it. Did they? I've heard this story like several times. Cause Death Battle has done, they've done Yang, they've done Weiss, they've done Blake, in that order. Basically, they're telling the same intro. But this time, they're talking about Ruby Rose, mainly because, I mean, the only difference is, between those four, is that the character themselves. They explain the characters. The intro, though, they all seem the same. Anyways, let's see. Ruby Rose, age 17 years, Huntress leader of Team Ruby, trained by Crow Branwyn, Yang trained her, huh? Oobleck, Professor Ozpin, Professor Ironwood. She likes books, cool weapons, her family, and Penny. Does she, though? I haven't seen the rest of the Ruby series, but still. Eats cookies and drinks... Wait, hold on. She's an official... How is she a VTuber? Hello? Wait, no, wait. I remember this. Rooster Teeth did something like this. I remember seeing a VTuber Ruby on Rooster Teeth's main channel. That's funny.
Her dedication paid off. Admitted into Beacon Academy 2 years ahead, a premier school for huntsmen and huntresses, Ruby clearly showed prodigious talent.
Not just that, she's got the weapon geek gene just like yours truly. Ruby doesn't leave home without her trusty Crescent Rose. It may look like a high-tech scythe, and it is, but it's also a gun. Ruby made Crescent Rose
Let's see. Personally forged at Signal Academy, blade can rotate 360 degrees. Forms: scythe, sniper, war scythe. That's literally the same thing. Dust. She can shoot fire, lightning, gravity, steam, ice, stone, hard light, and wind. How does that work? Steam.
It's like a dance between Grim Reaper's choice and a bolt-action sniper rifle.
A dance is fitting, as huntsmen are locked in a never-ending waltz in their battle with the Grim.
Crescent Rose can switch between sniper and scythe at the press of a button. Ruby's an old hand at flinging and moving it exactly how she wants, despite it being, like, bigger than she is.
It's the.
How does she do it with those noodle arms?
It's literally a heavy scythe. How does she?
The girl can't even throw a punch.
Well, she might not need to, given the strength of her aura. All living beings in Remnant have an aura, except dark creatures like Grim, though not all of them can utilize it in combat without extensive training. See, aura forms a barrier that blocks fatal blows and even heals wounds.
It can make weapons stronger, too. When Ruby slaps a cartridge of dust into Crescent Rose, her aura lights up nature's wrath in man's hand.
It does.
But accurate. This dust represents the base elements of the world. Fire, electricity, ice, wind, anti-gravity. Doesn't that last one count?
Let's see. Aura. Barrier. Enhanced physique. Enhanced healing. Enhanced senses. Blaster dust. And weaponry. Aura restorative items. Semblance pedal burst. She has superhuman speed, teleportation, molecular intangibility. And then we have the Silver Eyes stuff. I'm interested to see how the Silver Eyes thing is gonna work. Again, I haven't delved too much into the Ruby series. I stopped when I stopped watching it when they after the last season after Beacon fell, and I haven't seen the rest of it since. Ruby's dust should be comparable to Weiss, which was able to kill a Queen Lancer that had previously survived a 3-point kiloton explosion. Oh wait, what did I do?
Rose began to feel heavier and heavier. Could she really save the world like her fairy tale heroes? All she did is what she's always done and never stopped moving forward.
Because Crescent Rose wasn't the only thing she needed. She had to improve her semblance, too.
Right. While aura is essentially the manifestation of one's soul, the semblance is an expression of their personality.
Basically, it's a superpower farmed by aura. And Ruby's got super speed. Or a teleport. What is she doing exactly?
Close. This is Pedal Burst.
Pedal Burst.
Speed, teleportation, and intangibility.
That's what that is. I was wondering what the hell that was.
Ruby can rocket from one point to another in milliseconds.
By literally bursting into pedals.
Sort of. According to Best Robo Girl Penny, Ruby's semblance is extremely complex and variable. It involves breaking her body down to its molecular...
Other characters like Mercury have struck Ruby mid-pedal burst. Pedal burst before... Yeah, pedal burst before. I'm reading this wrong. But this is before she fully understood the ability. She could later phase for attacks more regularly. Oh.
components before before zooming off in complex paths, negating the laws of mass entirely.
AKA Super Speed Plus. And Nora's best girl, Ruby's pedal burst is so quick she can make flying missiles look
What? Hold on, I missed something. Oh no, I've already read that.
And Nora's best girl, Ruby's pedal burst is so quick she can make flying missiles look completely still. Good luck tagging her with a bullet or a breadstick.
She's certainly quick enough to give Emerald and Mercury a hard time, and they've dodged actual lightning.
She's faster than Blake, who could keep up with the most cringe faunus of all, Adam Taurus.
Well,
Is he really cringe? Let's be honest. I mean, yeah, he kind of got humiliated by Blake, but he literally sliced off Yang's arm. You know, I kind of found that badass. So, would you consider him cringe? I don't know.
well, he did draw his sword fast enough to parry an actual particle beam. In real life, such a
He parried a particle beam! He parried a particle beam! Would you really consider that cringe?
beam is created by accelerating charged particles to just under light speed.
So, that's impressive.
With such
Dude's like the Ruby version of Virgil from Devil May Cry. I don't know, man. I don't know.
a powerful ability, Ruby could safely shine her smile for years, even as she carried the fate of Remnant across the world. For her friends, she was a beacon of
Well, yeah, because she's got one more superpower. Her silver eyes. Just like her mom, Ruby inherited them from the god of light as a weapon against negative energy.
Really? Grim are a creation of the god of darkness as a representation of I can't say that, and destruction. The silver eyes can counter Grim powers with its light of life. This is shown in her battle with the apathy, where Ruby's silver eyes restored her drained willpower. Oh, come on. Let's see. She decapitated a giant Nevermore, kicked a griffin through an Atlas warship, leapt off of multiple missiles midair, overcame the apathy's mental effects, petrified kaiju-sized Grim with silver eyes, defeated Torchwick, Cinder, Harriet, Teen Juniper, Curious Cat, met Superman, and Rhina the Blood Edge. The Aesops were also able to contend somewhat with Maiden Penny, who has a similarly impressive feat of lifting Amity Coliseum, though even as a group they struggled against her.
Was strong enough to contain a bomb that was about to decimate the whole city of Mantle. Man, these are some pretty powerful auras.
Though it's important to remember, Ruby is only 17 years old. The weight of being a leader, a savior, and a huntress like her mother would get heavier and heavier and heavier.
She got over it. Look at her go!
Taking Crescent Rose firmly in hand and sending a message of unity to the rest of the world. Ruby had finally left the fairy tale behind, taking one more step toward the day we've waited for.
Have they even defeated Cinder yet? Like, have they defeated Cinder yet? Like, this is like Samurai Jack before the final season. Like, have they actually... This is like One Piece. This is like One Piece. They have yet to find the One Piece. Luffy and crew has yet to find the One Piece. Has Ruby and Gang defeated Cinder yet? Not Cinder. Whatever her name is. The white woman. I forget her name. Have they defeated her yet? Don't know. Again, it's been a while since I've watched the series. Maka's next. Let's go see what she has on the table. I think, you know, the silver eyes thing. That's pretty cool. And the pedal burst though, I like that. I like that also. Apparently it makes her tangible. I don't know how anyone's gonna touch tangibility, but we'll see. We'll see what happens when we view Maka. Let's go, Maka.
A sound soul dwells within a sound mind and a sound body.
But all the unjust, evil souls of this world are on the Disney Fast Pass to becoming a Kishin.
Gods mutated from good-natured souls. A Kishin could plunge the world into chaos and madness.
Can he?
Only someone could stop them.
Bing bong, it's the DWMA. Welcome to Death Weapon Meister Academy.
Okay. Okay. That's an interesting way to. Okay. Which is interesting. I remember Venom versus Krona. I think they mentioned this during Venom versus Krona's death battle, where these guys can literally transform into their own, into a literal human weapon. So that's interesting. Okay, so Maka Albarn, she's 13 as opposed to Ruby 17. 2-star Scythe Meister, a Death Weapon Meister Academy, possesses a Grigori Soul, 1 in 50 million. Weapon partners, Soul, Subaki, and Spirit. Oh, she also likes books, studying, puzzles, and drum dances. Actually, I think the books part is more relevant. Dislikes unfaithful faithful men, and raw fish. Wait, hold on. It says Maka Albarn, yet Ruby is literally fighting 2 people, basically. That guy is her scythe? That guy's her weapon. Ruby's fighting 2 people! Which, I bet both of them have their own achievable amounts of feet! How is that fair? Well, then again, Venom versus Krona, but was that really the same, though? Because the symbiote was also its own separate entity. We're not talking about Venom versus Krona. We're talking about Ruby versus Maka. Let's keep going.
Oh, Maka and Soul formed the dream team. All they needed was 99 Kishin eggs and the soul of a witch. Easy, right?
Maybe, since Maka is extraordinarily perceptive at spotting and examining souls. She can detect spiritual presences from millions of yards away and can discern its nature, stability, and emotions.
Time for class then.
Okay, so aka Soul Eater, Death's last weapon. She's aged 13 to 15. So apparently she's aged during the series. The series is run, but still in comparison to Ruby 17. Vocations, she has a death scythe and is a pianist. Shapeshifting. Wait, she could shapeshift? Human and scythe states. Flight via manifested wings. She could fly? Piano and black. How is this relevant? Soul meditation. Soul hack. Soul that word. Black blood. Black blood dress and madness.
The 2 trained hard, but their styles kinda weird. Okay, so Maka guides Soul in the direction she wants to go, but Soul, the scythe, does all the actual movements himself. Maka's the Meister, Soul's the weapon.
Like conductor and instrumentalist, a Meister
I mean, do they actually? Actually, I gotta keep watching the video, but I need to ask: do they eventually cooperate further on along the series? Because I'm sure compatibility, has to have improved over time, right? Right? Okay, so techniques: soul perception, soul resonance, wavelength control, anti-demon wavelength, hunt slashes, witch and demon. Number 6 hunt, letter U hunt, letter, is that an I? Letter I slash. Wait, no. Letter I slash. Wait. Either that's an I or an L. One of the two. I'm assuming that's an L. Because why else? That has to be an L. That has to be an L. Scythe, menace, severing. Kishin, hunt slash. Maka chop.
Especially well against witches and other evil creatures. It's not exclusive or anything.
It's actually really deadly against evil because of Maka's rare anti-demon wavelengths. Basically, being a goody little two-shoes gets her the power of purity or whatever.
Maka and Soul were becoming a synchronized unit, though one would sometimes need to rein in the other's idiotic habits.
And the other guys gotta stop their annoying overthinking, Wiz.
But everything changed after a unique encounter with Krona, which nearly
Here's the person of interest that we've been talking about for this whole analysis. The one who slayed Venom. If you haven't seen that death battle yet.
killed Soul.
Now Soul had an ogre pal in his head, waiting for him to swing on over and play the piano. Yep, Soul got infected with black blood.
Black blood was specially brewed as a weaponizable blood. It hardens and strengthens its user's body, inside and out, increasing their physical ability. They can even block blades with their bare skin.
Too bad it comes with a little side effect of madness with a capital M.
A force of fear and sadness all living things possess, which threatens to ruin the world.
So it was kind of a big deal that Maka was bummed by how she got sold in a jam. But thanks to Soul, she got over it and even welcomed in their new little ogre buddy.
Now when Soul plays his grand piano, their soul resonance sings even louder through the black blood.
Giving Maka all the perks of black blood too, even the crazy parts. Bet you didn't expect that, Crow.
Oh my god, she's gonna go crazy in the death battle. Oh my god, there's no way it's gonna be like Venom versus Krona all over again. Maka is gonna go crazy. She's gonna go crazy.
But evil saw their plans through. The Kishin Asura had arrived. Madness was spreading everywhere.
So Maka and Soul had to lock in and upgrade their witch hunt to the even stronger demon hunt slash. They went on even more missions to reach souls with classmates like Blackstar, and that guy outran his own shadow.
Perhaps the most obvious evidence ever of faster-than-light speeds, and Maka could finally keep up with him.
Pair that with her fight with the demon tool Gopher, who could obliterate whole mountains, and you've got one hell of an ass kicker.
And yet, Maka's relationship with Soul still faltered. Soul was the real star here. Even other Meisters were trying to take him as a weapon, away from Maka.
I mean, he literally used himself, so Maka couldn't help but wonder if she was holding him back all along.
But Soul said the truth. In all of their missions, their team was the key to their victory. An orchestral
In the anime, Maka has a different final form, in which she manifests scythe blades from her body due to her father being a death scythe. This form does not appear in the original manga, and thus excluded. So does that make that canon, or like, okay, is there a difference? Like, would the manga be considered canon in this instance? In the anime, because apparently this is all from the anime, but it doesn't appear in the original manga. Well, we'll just see during the death battle if it's actually considered canon or not. Carved through Gopher's blast, outpaced Medusa's vector arrows, consumed the souls of 198 humans and a witch, nullified Giriko's, is that how you say it? Giriko's soul wavelength, taint Ashura's Vajra, which pierced death, kept up with Black Star and Death the Kid, survived attacks that split clouds and cratered the moon, defeated Blair, that word, Medusa, Krona, Giriko, and Kishin Asura.
Death Scythe, the dream's here, baby.
So when Krona's own black blood reached its final stage, Maka and Soul flew to the moon. A moon small and unassuming, but so dense it has the same mass as the planet itself. The very world's sanity was at stake.
Krona might have gone insane, but Maka still reached out to their new friend's soul until the Kishin showed up to ruin everything. Come on, Asura, they're having a moment here. Timing, bro.
In what would be Maka's final...
Characters from Fire Force have shown greater feats than Soul Eater, but these are highly contextual, and Maka would not scale to them.
exam, Maka, Soul, and all of their friends faced off against the Kishi.
And she passed. A+. Maka pulled her weight and perfected her teamwork with Soul. Their wavelengths were pitch perfect.
Asura did everything he could to separate them, crater them into the moon, punch holes in Maka's chest, tamper their souls with madness, and each time they successfully realigned their wavelengths.
Until they kicked his ass with one final upgrade. The Kishin Hunt Slash. Maka Chop. Now that's what I call absolute cinema.
It's okay. From what I'm understanding, it's like a musical instrument with them, like a piano, like an orchestra thing. That's what I seem to be getting from them.
Because a sound soul dwells within a sound mind and body. So should you feel overwhelmed by evil's roars, just write 42 42 564 whenever you want to knock on death's door.
Okay, I am very conflicted on who would win, but I'm gonna stay with my gut and stick with Ruby. I don't have much to say, but I want Ruby to win. Again, if she doesn't win, it's fine. It's fine. It's only for, it's, as Death Battle has previously stated, it's only meant for fun, and should be only for fun. If you make a battle, it better be for fun. Better be for fun. Anyways, let's see. Let's see who wins. Ruby or Makaba? Or Maka? God damn it. Let's just play the battle. Nice. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Go Ruby! Oh, snappers! Wait, hold on. I feel like that doesn't sound like her original voice actor. Is that her original voice actor? I don't know. I don't even know who her original voice actor is. I gotta look that up. Actually, hold on. Let me give me a second here. Hold on. I'm just curious right now. I'm ruining the moment. I'm ruining the moment right now. I get that. Ruby Rose. Who is she voiced by? Played by Lindsay Jones. Hold on. Okay, Lindsay Jones. Is her name on here? Is her name on here? Or where does it... Is her name on here? Lindsay Jones is who I'm looking for, it looks like. Hey! Yep, it's the original voice actor, Lindsay Jones. Say, like... Hold on. Say, right here. Right here. Yep, that's her. Okay, so she is voiced by the original voice actor. Okay, sorry to ruin the moment. Back to the death battle. Oh boy.
Interesting. Her soul forms a barrier. Try helping out.
Relax.
That piano. Jesus, what the hell? Is this like the combination of the Ruby theme and anime theme song? Oh no, don't. Oh shit! Come on, Ruby! No! No! God damn it! God damn you! God damn you! That was awesome though. Alright, let's see what's up. Okay, the moon's mass was increased to equal Earth's in the prequel series, Fire Force, by a character named Fairy? This is the reason why it floats in the air, self-sustained. Okay, they mention this a lot, Fire Force. Does that have, what does that have anything to do with Soul Eater? What is Fire Force? Fire Force. Oh! Wait, hold on. Okay, that's the same moon. I just looked it up. That's the same moon. Wait, is this like canon to the? It's about firefighters. But wait, I don't get it. What does that have any? What attribute? I mean, yeah, it has the same sort of moon and everything. I bet you it was also made by the same maker. But what does it have anything to do with Soul Eater? No, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Blasted by Asura into the moon. Yeah, it's small, but its mass is the same as Earth's, right?
Putting Asura's strikes at 2 quadrillion tons of TNT.
Soul utilizing chain resonance to amplify Maka's stats for portions of the Asura fight. However, this was a much smaller amp than the Black Blood Dress, and he had stopped during So before Asura's Crater feat.
Over 5 billion times higher than Vine.
So, Maka takes strength, but speed wasn't as clear-cut. Ruby's a fast little gal. Maka kept up with Blackstar, faster than shadows and whatnot. But as they improved their skills, Ruby and her friends could outspeed Adam.
Who blocked a particle beam. Though given the distance and time to react, Adam moved about 42% the speed of light. Not quite faster than your own shadow.
While Maka has said that Blackstar is stronger than her, she frequently keeps up in speed. The two can also utilize chain resonance, which requires equal contribution. Maka's statements also do not factor in her Black Blood Dress.
Shadow territory. Still, Ruby's pedal burst has become far faster than this over time, and clearly gives more than a 2-time speed increase on top of that 42%, making her well past light speed.
Definitely enough to take on Harriet, who was all about speed. Angry speed.
This isn't to say Maka couldn't keep up thanks to soul resonance, but pedal burst makes this comparison close enough to call it a tie. And their speed would be key to winning in skill.
Come on, Wiz. Call it what it really is. It's scythery.
That's not a word.
Maka's scythery is pretty good, but Soul does all the movement for her. As a Meister, she was mostly a guy.
It's easy to assume that Ruby is scythe she's entirely self-sufficient in dancing with her weapons.
Soul's own control is still a factor here, but it doesn't change that Ruby's...
Ruby trained with Crescent Rose since her time at Signal Academy. Maka and Soul did not achieve Soul Resonance until their battle with Steen. Moreover, Ruby is not only 4 years older than Maka. I was saying that at the beginning of the battle. But her journey across Remnant took, at minimum, a year longer than the events of Soul Eater's story. Of course, powers, really? The Silver Eyes provided Ruby with minor resistance to emotional manipulation, but madness wavelengths can induce those effects to targets that have resisted such powers. Ruby was also affected by Emerald's hallucinations, making it unlikely that she could... She was affected! I know it! I know it! Same thing happened with Venom! The madness! I knew it! I knew it!
Blood. Since anti-demon wavelengths can cancel out black blood, the Silver Eyes should achieve a similar effect.
But Maka and Soul's
It's the freaking madness!
Perfect soul resonance. Asura tried every way in the book and more to separate their wavelengths and failed. And we already talked about how much stronger he is than Ruby. Maka takes powers, because when she rose to the occasion, Ruby didn't stand a semblance of a chance and bit the dust.
The winners are Maka Albarn and Soul Evans.
Wait, his name is Soul Evans? Next.
Well, I mean, soul. I mean, you've been saying soul for the entire time. How do you not? You do your research. How do you not know it's Evans? Anyways, I've already been spoiled by what the next death battle was by my brother. God damn you! But hey, you know what? Let's just watch it just in case. Let's just watch it because I actually want to see how this is presented.
Time on Death Battle.
I'm assuming this is Halloween related, since Halloween's coming up soon. And we got
Subscribe and
Blade versus Buffy. That's the battle.
join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Oh! Oh, no. That was so sweet. They paid respect to Monty. Rest in peace, Monty. Rest in peace. Okay, Blade versus Buffy, huh? I'm interested. I'm interested to see how that battle goes. I think, you know what they should do? They should, like, they showed off the preview. They showed off a live action Blade. They have to do live action. It just seems right, especially since Buffy is also Buffy's movies is also live action. Oh my god, I'd be so disappointed if they did not do live action. I know they've been doing they've kind of been lacking on the sprites as of late. I know they've been doing animation and 3D animation, but come on, they have to do live action. It would fit so perfectly with that death battle, especially the way they presented it. Buffy versus Blade live action. Oh my god, that would be wonderful. Would love to see that. Anyways, I gotta edit this video because my brother decided to call me in the middle of the death battle. God damn him. And I was testing out some things, so I gotta edit this in my video editor. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see what Buffy, what Blade and Buffy will bring to the table. You know, I don't know too much about Buffy's backstory, but one thing's for sure, I'm definitely going for Marvel. Blade. I'm gonna go for Blade all the way. And if you liked the video, do like, subscribe, do all that shadizzles. I'm trying to beat the algorithm. As you can obviously see, the algorithm hates me. And you all have a good day. Later.